What's up, everyone? This is Michael Mattis here. Tonight we're going to read Jack and the Beanstalk, and it was narrated by Mara Alperin and illustrated by Mark
Chambers.
Sorry. I thought it was Chambers, but it's okay.
No, that's pronounced Chambers.
It's only one different word.
Jack and the Beanstalk. Those are beans, magic beans. Deep in the countryside lived a widow and her son Jack. Do you know what widow means?
Nope.
Her husband died.
Oh, yeah.
It's just her and Jack. Their cottage was crumbling and their clothes were patched. They were very, very poor. One day, Jack's mother said, "We must sell our cow. Take her to market, Jack, and bring home some gold pieces." That's money.
Yes.
And so he set off to town. But before Jack had gotten very far, he met a strange little man.
That's a fine cow, the man said.
Go ahead.
I'll swap you 5 magic beads for her.
Magic beans, said Jack. Are they really magic?
Magic they are on top of my beard and knitted into a sweater,
croaked the little man. Magic beans! Jack couldn't wait to tell his mother. He clutched them tightly and ran all the way home. Was he supposed to sell the cow to this little strange man for magic beans, or did his mother tell him to go to town and sell the cow for gold? She told him, take the cow to town and bring back some gold. She needs money.
That's right.
And Jack just sold the cow to this guy for magic beans.
Exactly.
Jack's mother was furious. "We need money, not useless old beans," she cried, and she threw them out of the window in disgust. But late that night, a tiny bean sprout poked out from the ground, and then it grew and grew and grew. The next morning, the beanstalk stretched high into the sky. The beans were magic, Jack cried. But what's at the top? Jack climbed up, up, up the beanstalk. At last, he reached the very top. And there, shimmering in the sunlight, was a magnificent castle. Just then, Jack's stomach rumbled. I must find some breakfast, he thought, and he tapped on the castle door. The door creaked open, and a huge giantess smiled down.
Hello!
Jack. No, let me do that voice.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, Jack shouted up. Please, do you have any food? You poor thing, boomed the giantess. Come right in, but quickly before the giant gets up. What a marvelous feast! There was an enormous loaf of bread and a gigantic jar of jelly. Jack dug in at once, but suddenly the room began to shake. Boom, boom, boom! Oh my goodness, cried the giantess. He's coming! And she shoved Jack under a teacup to hide. Into the room stomped a big, scary, hungry giant. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman, he said. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. Don't be silly. There's nobody here but us, the giantess scolded. Now go and wash before breakfast. Jack trembled. I must leave now, he thought. He was halfway down the hall when he heard a squawk. It was a hen with bright golden feathers. Help! She clucked. Set me free and I'll lay you golden eggs every morning. Jack scooped up the hen, but then he heard huge footsteps thundering after them. Fee-fi-fo-fum, roared the giant. I smell the blood of an Englishman. And there he is. Jack raced out of the door and he jumped and...
Sorry, just ignore about the text message
Okay.
from downstairs.
And slid down the beanstalk. Down, down, down. All the way back to his cottage. Mother, quick! Bring the axe, he shouted. Jack's mother swung the axe at the beanstalk. Thwack! It shuddered and shook, and then the giant came tumbling down. Fee-fi-fo, crash! And that was the end of the giant. Jack hugged his mother tight. Look what I found, he said, and he showed her the golden hen. Oh, Jack, said his mother, I'm so glad you're safe, and you were right about those magic beans. So Jack, his mother, and the golden hen all lived happily ever after, and with lots of golden eggs, they were never poor again. The end.
All right. Before I end this video, I want to show you something about the Fee-fi-fo-fum from Dragon Tales. Hang on one second. Hang on.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, let me play the footage.
It's the giant! We're doomed!
It's a giant monster. Listen to that pitch.
Fee-fi-fo-fum. I smell the scales of a puny dragon. I know you're here somewhere. Hang on, Wheezy.
And watch the sneeze.
Aha! What are you doing in my castle?
And that's how it does. It's a two different words about Fee-fi-fo-fum. Yeah. Alright, stay tuned for the next book and please subscribe. This is Michael Mattis signing out.